Hurricane Helene, currently barreling towards Florida as a Category 4 hurricane, poses a significant threat to the region. With sustained winds exceeding 130 miles per hour, this powerful storm is expected to unleash heavy rainfall, strong winds, and dangerous storm surges. As Hurricane Helene approaches, residents and authorities in Florida are urged to take all necessary precautions to ensure their safety. The potential for widespread damage and disruption is high, and it is crucial for individuals to heed evacuation orders and secure their properties. In addition to the immediate impact of the storm, the aftermath of Hurricane Helene may bring about challenges such as power outages, infrastructure damage, and potential flooding. Preparedness and resilience will be key in mitigating the effects of this formidable natural disaster. Emergency response teams are on high alert and are mobilizing resources to provide assistance to those affected by Hurricane Helene. It is imperative for residents to stay informed about developments related to the storm and to follow guidance from local authorities. The severity of Hurricane Helene underscores the importance of proactive measures to address the impact of climate change and extreme weather events. As communities grapple with the consequences of such events, there is a growing recognition of the need for robust disaster preparedness and response strategies. In the face of Hurricane Helene, it is essential for individuals, businesses, and government agencies to work together to minimize the impact of this formidable storm. By prioritizing safety, preparedness, and collaboration, communities can enhance their resilience in the face of natural disasters. As Hurricane Helene approaches Florida, it is crucial for everyone in the region to remain vigilant and take appropriate steps to safeguard themselves and their loved ones. By staying informed, following safety guidelines, and supporting one another, we can navigate through this challenging time and emerge stronger in the aftermath of the storm. As Hurricane Dorian continues to make its way towards Florida, residents in coastal areas are being strongly urged to take necessary precautions and evacuate as the storm poses a significant threat to life and property. With the potential for power outages, flooding, and structural damage, it is crucial for individuals to prioritize their safety and heed the warnings issued by local authorities. As the hurricane approaches, it is important for residents to stay informed about the latest updates and advisories from emergency management agencies. Following evacuation orders and seeking shelter in designated safe locations can help minimize the risk of harm from the impending storm. Additionally, preparing an emergency kit with essential supplies such as food, water, medications, and important documents is essential for those in the path of the hurricane. In addition to the immediate impact on residents, businesses in the affected areas should also take proactive measures to secure their properties and safeguard their employees. Implementing emergency response plans, securing loose objects, and reinforcing structures can help mitigate potential damage caused by the hurricane. Local utility companies are also working diligently to prepare for potential power outages by mobilizing crews and resources to restore electricity as quickly as possible. However, residents should be prepared for the possibility of extended outages and make arrangements for alternative power sources if necessary. The potential for widespread flooding in low-lying areas is a major concern as the hurricane makes landfall. Residents should be prepared to evacuate to higher ground if necessary and avoid driving through flooded roadways to prevent accidents and injuries. Structural damage to homes, buildings, and infrastructure is also a significant risk during a powerful hurricane. Taking proactive measures such as securing windows and doors, reinforcing roofs, and clearing outdoor debris can help minimize the impact of strong winds and flying debris. In conclusion, the potential impact of Hurricane Dorian on Florida is a serious concern that requires proactive measures from residents, businesses, and local authorities. By prioritizing safety, staying informed, and taking necessary precautions, individuals can help mitigate the potential risks associated with the impending storm. It is crucial for everyone in the affected areas to heed evacuation orders and follow guidance from emergency management agencies to ensure the safety and well-being of all community members. In the face of potential disasters, such as natural calamities or other emergencies, it is crucial for local authorities and emergency services to be adequately prepared to ensure the safety and well-being of the community. One of the key aspects of preparedness and response efforts is the establishment of effective evacuation plans and the availability of shelters for those in need. Local authorities and emergency services are actively working to develop and maintain comprehensive evacuation plans that take into account various potential scenarios. These plans are designed to ensure the swift and orderly evacuation of residents from areas that may be at risk, thus minimizing the potential impact of the disaster. In addition, the identification and designation of suitable shelters are essential to provide temporary accommodation and support for those who may be displaced as a result of the emergency. Residents play a vital role in ensuring their own safety and that of their families during such challenging times. It is important for individuals to familiarize themselves with the evacuation plans relevant to their area and to follow all safety guidelines provided by local authorities. This may include being aware of evacuation routes, assembling emergency supplies, and staying informed about the latest developments through official channels. Staying informed is a critical aspect of preparedness and response efforts. Local authorities and emergency services utilize official channels, such as public announcements, social media, and other communication platforms, to provide timely updates and essential information to the community. By staying informed, residents can make well-informed decisions and take appropriate actions to protect themselves and their loved ones. In conclusion, effective preparedness and response efforts rely on the collaborative efforts of local authorities, emergency services, and the community. The development and implementation of evacuation plans, along with the availability of shelters, are essential components of these efforts. It is imperative for residents to heed safety guidelines and stay informed through official channels to ensure their own safety and contribute to the overall resilience of the community in the face of emergencies. Aftermath and recovery, assessing damage and providing assistance. As the storm finally passes, the focus shifts to the aftermath and recovery efforts. It is crucial to promptly assess the damage and provide assistance to the affected communities. The aftermath of a storm can be a challenging and dangerous time, and it is important for residents to exercise caution as they navigate through the recovery process. Assessing the damage caused by the storm is a critical first step in the recovery process. This involves conducting thorough evaluations of infrastructure, homes, and public facilities to determine the extent of the destruction. By understanding the scope of the damage, authorities can better allocate resources and prioritize areas in need of immediate assistance. In the aftermath of a storm, it is essential to provide support and assistance to affected communities. This may include setting up shelters for those who have been displaced, distributing emergency supplies such as food and water, and offering medical assistance to those who have been injured. Additionally, mental health support services should be made available to help individuals cope with the emotional toll of the disaster. During the recovery phase, it is crucial for residents to remain cautious and vigilant. Hazards such as downed power lines, unstable structures, and flooding may still pose risks to individuals. It is important to heed safety warnings and instructions from local authorities to avoid potential dangers. Clear communication about safety protocols and potential hazards is essential to ensure the well-being of residents during the recovery process. Community involvement and collaboration are key components of successful recovery efforts. Engaging with local residents, community organizations, and volunteers can help facilitate a more efficient and effective recovery process. By working together, communities can pool resources, share information, and provide mutual support to those in need. The aftermath of a storm can be a challenging time for communities, but with careful assessment, prompt assistance, and collaborative efforts, affected areas can begin to recover and rebuild. By prioritizing safety, providing support, and planning for long-term recovery, communities can work towards restoring normalcy and resilience in the wake of a devastating storm. In light of the impending hurricane, it is imperative to underscore the significance of preparedness in the face of natural disasters. The approaching storm serves as a stark reminder of the critical need for individuals and communities to have comprehensive emergency plans in place. It is essential for everyone to heed evacuation orders issued by authorities and to take proactive measures to ensure their safety and well-being. Natural disasters, such as hurricanes, can have devastating effects on both lives and property. Therefore, it is crucial for individuals to be well prepared and informed about potential risks. This includes having a thorough understanding of evacuation routes, designated shelters, and emergency contacts. Additionally, it is important to stock up on essential supplies, such as food, water, medications, and first aid kits, in order to sustain oneself during the aftermath of a disaster. Furthermore, communities play a vital role in disaster preparedness. Local authorities and emergency response teams work tirelessly to provide timely warnings and guidance to residents. It is incumbent upon community leaders to disseminate accurate information and ensure that all members are aware of the necessary precautions to take. This may involve organizing drills, conducting outreach programs, and establishing communication channels for sharing updates and alerts. In the event of an approaching hurricane or any other natural disaster, it is paramount for individuals to stay informed through reliable sources of information. This may include monitoring weather forecasts, staying tuned to official announcements, and following guidance from local government agencies. By staying abreast of the latest developments, individuals can make well-informed decisions regarding their safety and that of their families. It is also important to recognize the role of preparedness in mitigating the impact of natural disasters. By taking proactive measures and adhering to evacuation orders, individuals can minimize the risk of harm to themselves and others. Moreover, being prepared can facilitate a more efficient response from emergency services, thereby reducing the overall impact of the disaster on the community. Thank you for watching our videos. Subscribe to our channel to receive notifications when we post the latest videos. Thank you and goodbye. Wish you always happy.